Hey everyone. Uh, Bit of a heads up because I forgot to do so in the beginning moments of this stream. Uh, Before such an instance happens. But this game has a decent amount of moments where the screen will flash multiple colors and rapidly at that. So, if you have a history of epilepsy or you are extremely photosensitive, please do not full screen this. Either that or do not watch. Last thing I want is for any of y'all to end up having a seizure from watching my content. So, with that said, I hope y'all enjoy. Greetings, everyone. Aiden here. And I know last week I said I'd continue Battletoads, but I went ahead and recorded it. Recorded it since it was the last two stages, and just spliced it on at the end after splitting it in two. After splitting the stream in two, and I know I said I was gonna do Mega Man 9 next, but kind of can't. I can't currently sync my PS4 controller. Um, Seeing as I left the charging cable at a friend's. Speaking of said friend, my buddy Maggie made that little drawing there. So yeah, we're gonna be doing Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Uh, for those of you who've watched my content over on the group YouTube channel I'm part of called Novacast, you've seen me play the Game Boy Advance version of this. I really do love A Link to the Past. Um, but first and foremost, I want to apologize for being a little late. I thought I had enough time to try and get the Fuma Greaves in Chapter 11 hard for Castlevania Harmony of Despair, and yeah, that ended up going on a little bit longer than I had anticipated. I'm sorry about that. But in regards to this game, I'm going to be taking it slowly. Try to have fun as while I try to show how one would normally go about playing, as the designers intended it, or at least how it seems to be intended with how it all is set up. But basically, for those who don't know and aren't currently reading, prior to this game happening, there was a great war over the Sacred Land, which is where the Triforce is held. And 7 great sages sealed it away so as to keep an evil thief known as Ganondorf from getting back to our world. After he had acquired it and basically reshaped that world. Now an evil mage known as Agnum is kidnapping the descendants of each of the sages so as to release the seal on the sacred world, now known as the Dark World, and allow Ganon to take over the Light World. So yeah, fun times to be had. Yeah, that was just the test file. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that. And in honor of my good friend MJ, who kind of came up with, helped me come up with this. Oh wait, I think it was a capital G. There we go. Duke. So, Princess Zelda has now been, basically placed in the dungeon of the castle. And, yeah. Agnum has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the Seven Wise Men's Seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Doug, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. I'm Doug. Oh. On a dark and rainy night. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get this lantern. Just because it ought to help on getting rupees early on. Seeing as if you grab the lamp from that chest, you're gonna end up, well, being able to get some rupees out of the, upcoming chest. So that's always nice. But basically follow this path. You can pick up bushes by pressing A. Currently that's all we can do. But that's about to change right now. Look, I didn't want to involve you in this. Didn't want you involved in this. Told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade by holding the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. And he passes out before saying something about Princess Zelda in relation to Link. So, yay! Let's go ahead and get some magic. Out of my way, you stupid freaking knight. I do really enjoy this. Oh yeah, that's right. That doesn't happen until after the escape. Right. So used to doing randomizers. Basically, just there's a lot to explore here, but there's not much you can do right now. So I'm just gonna go right along. And head downstairs. She said she was in the basement, so may as well go into the basement. And that's the spin attack. Gotta love it. This game brought so many helpful mechanics to the series. Unfortunately, we don't get to use any of like the stuff from Zelda 2, like the up stab or the down stab. Nor do we have any of those magic spells. Ow. It's fine. Hey, we're about to get relatively useful item. Here's our item screen. You'll get to see a little bit more of it later. Why not show it right now? So basically, we have the items over in the Y section, which means whatever is highlighted, you press Y and you'll use it. We have pendants, 3 of them, which are grayed out right now. The A button tells you what all you can do. You can lift, you can read stuff, you can talk, and you can pull on things. Then we have our basic equipment, the sword, shield, and current tunic. And we currently only have 1 dungeon item. Normally there's 3, but Hyrule Castle only has 2, if I recall correctly. So, yeah. The map and compass, and then later on the big key. Get out of here, you stupid enemy. Now these guys are a bit of a pain to deal with, so I'm just gonna grab these pots. Hey, that's right. It does have a big key, but it's only to open this door. Thank you, Doug. I had a feeling you were getting close. Now listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. For the worse for my father. The wizard's a human being with strong magical powers. Yeah, we got to see the king briefly during that, little introduction scene that played out before going back to the title screen. Let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Well, what she means is we have to go to the throne room. Yay! Time to get rid of more, more mind-controlled knights. That's always fun. I'll play it straight from time to time, but I'm gonna take my time with most of it. Do things as was intended. Boop. I can't help but knock that soldier in. It's just too much fun. Hopefully the audio's good. Yeah, what the hey, I'll show off the right side. I rarely ever go on the right side, because, I mean, there's no point to it. They all basically lead to the same point, and both the left and the right side have an upper level that allows you to go outside onto the balcony? I don't really know what to call that. But we'll be going up there in due time. There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to the sanctuary. So the old man there will help us. Kind of a shame we can't jump in those. Then again, I mean, there's not really anything we could do in them anyways. Now, one thing the game never tells you, for whatever reason, is you can slash curtains. Or anything that looks like a curtain. That ornamental, and that'll come into play later. That ornamental shelf should open. You have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Yeah, she's not kidding. You need that lantern. Unless you've got the escape route memorized. Which I do not. Ignore the... Ow! Stupid mice. Ignore the enemies and just follow this path. Get rid of any ropes in the way on this floor. Usually takes 2 hits, and they usually take about half a heart per hit. Oop. Ended up forgetting which floor I was on. That should be the last of the keys for the escape sequence. Oh wait, no, there's one more. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to the sanctuary. Let's be careful. Yes, let's, because we have mice everywhere. Come here, you stupid mouse. Hey, get back here. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the lantern. It's brief, but hey, it's a basic light source. I don't mind that. Here, Mousy Mouse. Where the hell are you? Oh, there you are. Ah! Forgot there was a second one there. Okay, where is... Ah! Ah! I rarely ever go on this side of this room, so I forgot there was a mouse there. But we no longer need... Oh, wait, yeah, we do. Nope. I'll wait just a tiny bit more, wait for it to go out, and light it again. Nope. Okay, we won't need it after this store. We're good. Now what I'm doing trying to kill these mice is I'm hoping for a bomb drop just so I don't have to backtrack into this freaking place. But it looks like that's not going to happen. But that's fine. I'm literally 1 rupee short of being able to, there we go, pick up 10 bombs from the shop in the village. Oh, welcome to the stream. Oh. Damn it. If not for getting hit there, I may have gotten myself a bomb. I'm not sure. Sanctuary is just beyond that door. Pull the switch over there. She doesn't say which one. One of these is a trap. Said trapped one is on the left. It's this one. You'll know it's the right one because she says this. You have to pull the lever to open the door. And here we are. We made it to the sanctuary. What you doing, Doug? Oh, good old Doug. It's Doug who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will open. You must not let... blah, blah, blah. You must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. Since a mighty evil force guides his actions and augments his power. Magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the Blade of Evil's Bane. Master Sword. It is said the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I'll mark his house on your map. Watch your every move. I'm certain the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I'll hide Zelda here. Don't worry, seek the elder. And we can finally move. Press the X to pull up your map. And we got ourselves a free heart container out of that chest. Yay! There we go. That was weird. So, this is the land of Hyrule. X marks the spot, so that's where we'll be going next. After I make a slight detour into the forest. There's some stuff in the forest I want. And yes, I will be going after everything in this playthrough, as far as like collectibles and whatnot. Now, what does this hold? Ooh! I am 9 rupees away from getting a bottle. One of 4 bottles, I should say. Which will allow me to get another item Come here, you stupid freaking water. Ah, you had to get back there, didn't you? What was in this cave? I think it was a heart piece. Yeah, it's a heart piece. Cool. Now be careful of these shoes. Strike them without stunning them, and you're gonna get electrocuted, and it hurts. Hey, we got the Master Sword already. Wait, no, it's just a fake. There's lots of those here. No, main reason we came in here was for this and a heart piece. Technically not supposed to come here yet, but whatever. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. Huh. Alright. May as well see what's in this. Woo! More rupees! I'll never say no to more rupees. Ever. Yay, our first piece of heart. Let's see. There's a total of 20 hearts. Let's see. 11 of which are obtained from going through dungeons. So let's see. That's 14 total, leaving 6. So there's 24. We got our first of 24 heart pieces. So I could easily be doing my math wrong. Let's see if that refreshed. No, it did not. Good to know. No, that's a bad bird. I'm gonna go ahead and hop down here. Now this is the fortune teller's house. Come here if you ever get lost, or you're in need of healing, because I think it's 20 rupees to use, but it's a full restore. He doesn't say how much it is, and I'm not wasting money there. I don't need it. Welcome to Kariko Village. Wanted, this is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Well, that's nice. Link is now wanted, or I should say Doug in this case. Lady, you don't have any hearts under your pots like I do? Uh-huh. Well, hold on a second. This is the location it has marked, but we don't see any old men. Huh. Wonder what she has to say. Who? Oh, it's you, Doug. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder? No one's seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago a prosperous people known as the Halia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures they hid throughout the land. Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it's sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand? Yes. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now. Okay. I already know which villager to talk to, but hey, may as well explore. Let's see. Yo, Doug, this house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind and he hated bright light a lot. Why'd you... What? Whatever. So, seeing as this used to be a thief's hideout, we got plenty treasure down here. And an odd looking wall. Oh well. Take care of this block pushing puzzle and help yourself to the spoils. There we go. We now have 200 rupees. Hell yeah. Well, we can't really do anything about do anything else in here for now, but that'll change here shortly. You sir, you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. Oh, we got 200, why not? The whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. Yay! 1 of 4. Hey, have you seen the elder? Oh. No, don't. Yeah, there's 2 people here in town that will call the soldiers if you talk to them. Both of them dress the same, and they're on opposite ends of the village. Well, we can't do anything else right now. Let's go take a look around. Nope. That's the other one. I forgot. They don't dress the same. It's been a while since I've been in this house. What all's in here? Hi there. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting, though. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I'll tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. Yeah, right now Link can't do anything as far as like deep water goes. There's so much to this world. I love it. We have an old man, passed out, probably drunk. My son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and hasn't returned. Wonder where he is and what he's doing now. Good question. Oh, I saw her. A very nice young lady at the Waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river begins. Look, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you'll like her. He's not wrong. Ooh, there's a nice shiny chest in the back. Let's go get that. But this game just goes so well as far as progression goes. And the fact they added in a fortune teller to tell you where you can go if you get lost or aren't sure what to do, it's pretty nice. So, this is a sick kid due to the evil coming down off the mountain, which is a hint in and of itself on one of the places you're gonna need to go as the adventure goes on. But if you come here with a bottle, he'll give you an item. I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air coming down off the mountain. It's my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. Yay! Hi, Mario. Gotta love cameos, you know. Hey, have you seen... Well, that was rude. Yeah, whatever. What's in here? Bombs! Let's see what else we have. We have a heart for 10 rupees, and for 150, if you have a bottle, you can get a red potion, which is a full heal, if I recall correctly, as far as like Gimme. No! As far as hearts go. We just opened up a storehouse. Nope, nope. Get your little butt back here, you stupid mouse. Ooh, forgot this place had arrows. Had arrows as well. Always nice. Okay, maybe if we try talking to him this. Nope. Hey, Granny, have you seen him? Rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. That's nice. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. But it did get stuck in the wall. And we got 10 more arrows. Yay! Whatever you do, hey, you stay in that wall. Whatever you do, don't attack the chickens. They're called cuckoos, but well, we've talked to everyone in the village, except for this one. Elder, are you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I'll mark the spot on your map. There you go. So yeah, gotta go all the way to the east side of Hyrule. Womp womp. But before we go anywhere, we got 2 more stops to make here in town. That cave looks intriguing, but let's hop down here. There's some stuff down here to get. And we got more bombs. Maybe I should have come here after going back to Blinds. Oh well. Whatever. We're rich. I'm kidding. We aren't quite rich. Alright, how many does that make? 2 pieces of heart. Okay, cool. Max amount of rupees one can hold is 999. Oh my goodness. This game is so much fun. Hey, I wonder if this tree has anything. Nope. Okay, cool. Hello again. Don't mind any noises. Just going downstairs. Now, I could have sworn this pushing puzzle did not reset. Good to know. Give me that heart piece. Thank you. One of the things, honestly, that I'm glad about in regards to playing this on the original hardware, the Super Nintendo version, is, well, more buttons to be able to do stuff with. Because on the GBA version, the R button is how you pick stuff up and whatnot instead of A. And the A button on the GBA, because there's no X and Y, is how you use the Y button stuff. So much fun. And L is how you use some of the A button items that, or some of the items you'd use via the A button in this version, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Whoop. But yeah, because these soldiers are being mind controlled. Anytime one of them sees Link, they will charge at him. Well, there's Only one thing here in the library, but, yeah, we can't get it yet. Oh well. This is what we got over here. That looks weird. And, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. Yeah, no. That is bad. So the door is open again. Alright, alright. Maybe I should make up with him. Is he still angry? Yeah, maybe. Why don't you go find out? If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we'll give you something good. Ready, set, go! I'm gonna take the quickest route, and here we go. This time you try was 8 seconds. Yay! Now, be careful in trying to get this. It's easy to end up accidentally jumping off the ledge. I'm gonna go back around, see what that sign says. I think it says this is a dead end. Not entirely sure, though. I haven't looked at it in so long. If you have enough time to read this, you should go to the goal immediately. Oh, think about it. I think that's a hint to just head down, but then again, some people wouldn't see it that way. What do we have in here? Nope. I'm not playing no chess minigame. Nope. At least not that one. You pay money, choose a chest, and you have the chance to get more money than what you paid. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's see what we have up here. There's the flute playing boy. But because he went in search for the golden power, he's disappeared. Oh well. Let's continue looking around as we make our way to the to our next location. We're getting closer. And hey, what do you know? We're back at Link's house. Hey, nope, nope. But we're gonna do another detour. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, actually, one small detour. We're gonna head down here. Be careful of the Octoroks. Ooh, and especially of those crabs. Those crabs hurt. Hey, mini mold worms. Noxious little things. You never know where exactly they're gonna move to. One thing I wish I knew as a kid was that you can do this. I can't tell you how many bombs I wasted on this room trying to kill all these enemies. Too bad you can't do it on the top side. And we got 4 chests. Yay, more bombs. Some rupees. More arrows. And more rupees. Hello, Mr. Thief. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? Yeah, it's a secret to everyone. Yay, 300 rupees. Oh, I hate that. There's so many crabs. Luckily, if memory serves, we can stun them with this. And just keep moving. They take about 2 hearts of damage if you manage to get touched by one of them. Yeah. Yeah, let's go into this open one first. It's a waste of a bomb, but may as well show it off. Oh, not quite a waste of a bomb. I'll take that. Let's see what we have over here. That's our objective. We can't push any of those blocks out of the way, though, so we get to take a different path into it. Okay. And we get our second magic using item. For some reason, the lantern uses magic, so whenever you have it equipped and use it to light the lamps and whatnot. We found the ice rod. Yeah, the magic using items, except for the lantern, tend to use a lot of magic. So yeah, that's always fun. Okay, we've dilly-dallied enough. Alright. Careful of any Zoras as well. They tend to attack. See what I mean by it taking 2 hearts? Oh. Nope. Also be careful of guards that like to, oh, hide in the grass as you've seen. Also be careful when removing bushes because sometimes they sometimes will spawn a enemy guard or soldier. Or sometimes you'll come across a mine hidden in there. That's always fun. I wonder what that's about. I don't remember that dark rock being there. Oh yeah, you're a fortune teller. Nice. Wasn't sure though. I don't have my boomerang equipped. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yay! You're hurting for health and you're in this area? Feel free to stop by this cave where a fairy will restore your health. And if memory serves, it's a full restore, so... And it's free, why not take it, you know? Alright, how close are we? We're getting pretty close. Too bad the map doesn't show the actual layout of this place. But we made it to our destination. We have found the Elder. Sahasrara. And a descendant of the 7 wise men. Really, I'm surprised a young man like you is searching for the sword of evil's bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who's won the 3 pendants can wield it. Do you really want to find it? But Thou must. Uh. Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I'll tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. Yeah, I see a weird looking door. Weird looking thing. Must bomb. Ooh, chests. Yeah, I'm not gonna die anytime soon. I've got 5 hearts and a fairy in a bottle. Yeah, I'm good. Gotta love these what the heck are they called? I want to call them armos, but I don't think that's right. But yeah, this place is a maze. I was trying to get to the Eastern Palace. But here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and re-equip my boomerang. Let's see. Yeah, I prefer this music. The Light World's dungeon theme. So the Dark World. The Dark World is just so samey. There it is. I was about to warn of the big marble? I don't know what the hell those things are. Jeez Louise, we're already almost maxed out on rupees. There's honestly not a whole lot of uses for them. Okay. So, according to this room has 5 exits / entrances. Well, technically 6, but and we just came through one. We'll check out the right side first. We have Selphos, and I can never remember what those bag of worms are called. Oh well. We got Matt. Yay! Now we can see what the full dungeon looks like. Pretty basic, but I got no problems with that. Eh, we don't need any more rupees. So many Stalfos here. Now this upcoming room has Stalfos that are basically hidden. Let's see if I remember correct. Nope. I messed up. I'm gonna be dealing with 3 of them. Four. Okay. That's cool. Luckily, we... Oh yeah, that's right. The boomerang doesn't stun it. Oof. Here we have the compass, which tells us basically where the boss is. Every time we get the compass, though, I'll go ahead and take a look at the map and see whether or not that big red line there in the next room to the right signifies the big chest or not. We'll find out. Here we have a communications tile, telepathy tile. Go up to it, press A, and it's a hospital I can talk to you telepathically to. Here's a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. And by that, he's talking about those things.
You can also use jars. If you need a fairy, go ahead and climb these stairs, hop into one of these jars. It'll take you down to where some fairies are hidden. Then you can step on a tile and you'll be teleported back to this room. Oh, we can't open that chest yet. That's a shame though. We'll get around to it. It's not that big a deal. Careful of the bubbles. Oh wait, no, the bubbles. Those are magic fairies. They can be a bit of a pain to deal with. Yeah, you're supposed to just pick up the chests looking for the key, but I don't want to deal with that. Huh. Here you. Defeat all the enemies in the room, and it releases all these. Which has a switch. And I just noticed the pots were in the shape of a freaking Triforce. Technically speaking. We got the big key. Yay! We are already more than halfway done with this dungeon. It's nice. I'm actually really happy with that. Now, just to not deal with a bit of a pain, as soon as I open this chest, I'm going ahead and opening that door, and now we have the bow, which is the dungeon item. All the big chests in the game are hold a dungeon item. Now, if you're hurting for rupees, head into that door. There's a slew of blue rupees to grab. Just mind the anti-fairies. Not only do the anti-fairies hurt, but they drain some of your magic meter as well. They don't hurt too much. It's just best stay away. Now, normally you're supposed to kill these three in order to find the switch that you need, but I don't like fighting Igors. They're a pain. And unfortunately, we're about to have to deal with our first red variant. I forgot to charge my sword. Oh well. I can kill them fast enough. There we go. Within those chests are more arrows and health. But meet our first boss of the game, the Armos Knights. Okay. That's weird, I could have sworn. Oh well. Which way are they gonna bounce? Darn it. Not fast enough on the kill. That's fine. Every boss drops a full heart container and whatever item they are guarding. In this case, the green pendant. for the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrara. 2 more remain. Also, picking up the item the boss is guarding fully restores both your health and magic, which is really nice. But with that done, let's see what Sahasrara has to say. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage. Now I'll tell you more of the legend. You see, 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Helia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Doug, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants. And carry this with you. It's a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. One of the best items in the game, in my opinion. The Pegasus boots. Or shoes, in this case. Hold the A button for a short while. The helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Go get it. We already got it, bud. But yeah, we can dash now. He's also quite handily marked our map as far as where the other 2 pendants are and the Master Sword. So the Lost Woods aren't so lost anymore. Or it's not as easy to get lost in, I should say. Before we do go after anything else, there's one more trip to make. Ah! Technically 2 trips, but who's counting? We can't pick those up. It's just a shame, but that'll be remedied here in a little while. I want to get some of these items off of my out of my inventory. The smell of rotten fruit. You give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Put the mushroom, press Y to give it to her. And then we can come back later. However, well, we can't do anything here. I forgot, we need the dungeon item from the Desert Palace. Oh well. So, let's... Yeah, we're gonna go to, we're gonna go back to Kakariko Village. Ow. How rude. I'm gonna refresh that screen. Oh my god. He had to go up and down, didn't he? And these guys are going all around. Ow. We are not hurting for money anytime soon. That kid was running away earlier. I wonder if he has anything to say. Now, if you want to catch him, make sure you have the Pegasus boots and approach him from this side. Once he turns around and starts running, dash. There we go. With your speed, it must have been easy to kidnap Zelda. You don't look like such a bad guy, though. Anyway, because you have such quick feet, might be a good idea to run and bash into many things. For example, trees in this village have many useful things hanging in their branches. Well, just try it, okay? Basically, what he's saying here is you can knock stuff down if you bump into it. While dashing. So now we have the means to get that book off the top of the shelf. We now have the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Helia. Woo! Alright, nothing more for us to do here. Let's go ahead and make our way to the Desert Palace. We kind of needed that book. Also, be careful about dashing at the center. What the? At the center of two bushes, because that can happen. Gotta love accidentally bonking. Ow. Okay, was not expecting to not make it past. Ooh, movable wall. Let's see what's behind it. Make sure not to be in the blast explosion. In the near the blast. It's just another fairy. Oh well. Let's see what else we have going on here. If they were ever remake this game, I wonder if they'll ever show where all the teleportation things are. Wait a second. I want that chest. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just bombs. Now, this is the dam. It'll come into play later, but first and foremost, I want something here. I thought I grabbed on. What the? What the hell did I just do? What? Okay, didn't know I could do that. Oh yeah, if you want, you can take one of these fish to the deeper water up north. Just one screen north of this one. And toss it in and it'll give you some money. Ah. We have a thief, but he has a sign saying don't talk to him. He doesn't even respond if you try to. We have another fairy. There's a lot here. But none worth really calling great fairies. That's an interesting looking tablet. Now, if memory serves, this elder is called Agna. Aha, it's the Book of Medora. With it, you can read the language of the Helia people. Man. Let's see. Woo. We've got 6 of the 24. We're a quarter of the way done finding the pieces of heart. If I did my math correctly. Also be careful when going through this place. We got sand people or sandmen. But yeah, this is the script of the Hylia. And we can't read it without the Book of Medora. Open your way to go forward. Make your wish here, and it'll be granted. Basically, if memory serves, it's talking about praying here. That's why you see Link do that. And you have to wait for them to get into position, which doesn't take too long, but at the same time, it's just like, hurry up. But we made it. We are now at Desert Palace. We have levers. That's what those things are called, unfortunately. Beamos, which once they spot you will, as you saw, shoot the beams at you. I wish I could remember what these antlion things are called. Oh well. Nope. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the map. Okay, let's take a look. And yet another small dungeon. Let's see what we have over here. Whoa! Hey, we have one of these. Let's bonk it. Oh, I thought it was behind the lantern. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Unless, of course, you know you're speed running. But that's another thing. That's another matter. I already know my way around. This is a trap room, but it's easy to deal with. I'll wait for those things to dig back into the earth and resurface. Luckily, it just takes 2 hits, regardless of the color of the lever. So, yay! Alright. Kill some more bagworms. Whoa. We got our compass. Oops, wrong button. Okay, it's not showing any large red square type thing. Luckily, this first area of the dungeon has all the dungeon items, aside from maybe a key or 2. This is always nice. We have an exit down here. But, yeah, this one leads to nowhere. I'm just showing off as much as I can, you know, concerning the game. Woo. And we're back at the entrance. Okay, we've fully explored the right side of this large area. Let's explore this side. Ah. Ow. Ow. Quit it. I love that you can grab stuff with the boomerangs. And we have the power glove. It's so bad, y'all. But in this game, it's actually pretty good. Allows you to pick up the stones and the bigger version of that color. mines. You know what? It's a good thing I got hurt. Gives me a chance that a reason to show this room off. Huh. Large expanse of land. Let's go check it out. We are one piece shy of yet another freaking heart container. But yeah, with the power glove, we can do this. More stuff has opened up for us. Whoa. Now, I'm going to hurry on through this section because it's actually more of a pain. Check that jar, and you can open... Ah! Ow. I don't like dealing with these tile rooms at all. Then again, I don't know if there's anyone that does. Shame you can't kill the Beamos. Okay, no hearts off of that one. That's fine. Alright, now check the top right pot, and you can hurry on through this room. And this is the final room before the boss. Did not mean to do that. 2, 3, 4. Just light all 4 torches without letting any of them go out, and it'll move the wall out of the way, as you can see here. Alright, time for our second boss. And this is part of the reason why I went ahead and got the ice rod before Sahasrara recommended it, because I honestly forgot that he recommends you go and check it out. Oh well. But meet the Landmolus. Ah. Pain in the butt, freaking worms. 2 hits from the ice rod and it dies. Also, do be careful. The more you as you kill them, the other ones get a little bit more aggressive whenever they burrow out of the ground. Like this one. Instead of the 4 diagonal, it's going to be 8-way. So, do be careful with that. But, here we go. Another dungeon down. We got the Pendant of Power. That's right, in this one, the blue is the Pendant of Power and not Wisdom. We have one more pendant to go, and then we can go get the Master Sword. Yay! But I will be right back. Go ahead, stretch your legs, get you a drink or snack, what have you, and I'll be right back. Alright, moving on. Now that we have these, there's a few more things we can do. Unfortunately, that's not one of them. Oops. Let's get out of here. I like, one of the things I liked in Link Between Worlds, which is a somewhat, sequel of sorts to this game, because it's literally the same Hyrule, just with some slight differences here and there. Those sandmen can actually be pulled out of the ground with, I don't want any more rupees. With an item called the Sand Rod, which is exclusive to that game, if I recall correctly. And they actually do have a lower body, and they're wearing boxers. Yeah. We got more rupees here. Let's see what this thief says. Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Or Helia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. That was weird. Sorry about that. But yeah, pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. But yeah, we can lift these. However, we still can't lift the darker colored ones. The guy said that his brother lives there, so we already know what's under the rock near the cave where we found the ice rod. Only difference is, if memory serves, he just has less amount of rupees you can get from the, because there's less jars. So yeah. But hey, we can also now go get the, get the item that is, past the, where the witch was. That's always nice. You're in my way, you stupid soldier. Ow. Quit it. Oh well. It's a good thing that we did that. Quite honestly. Alright. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. We just got back. Come on now. Basically, what she means is going to the shop. And for given the magic mushroom after you leave the screen and come back, because that's literally all it takes, you can get the magic powder. Try sprinkle it on enemies and many other things. So let's see. Red is the medicine of life, will restore to health. Green is the medicine of magic, will restore to magic. And blue renews both life and magic. And here's a sample of the red. Let's go ahead and fill that other bottle with the medicine of life and magic. Won't be really needing it till in-game, but hey, it's always nice to have, just in case. But let's see what we have over here. Yeah. Luckily, we can also bonk these. Yeah. We're almost done fully exploring the light world for now. This is really a shame. But, welcome to Zora's domain. Ooh, I see a piece of heart. Ah, ah. Get out of here. I love doing that to them. I wish I could remember which version of the game this is, but I don't think a lot of the tricks work. Now, if for some reason you're hurting for bonds and don't have the money to go buy anymore, kill one of the Zoras that are popping its head out of the water to shoot a fireball at you. And it should drop a bomb. Or you can make your way back to Kariko Village and go to the storehouse where there's some there. Should, if you had opened it up, I mean. And meet King Zora. What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? Yeah, I want the flippers. I don't just give them away for free. I'll sell them for 500 a pair. Yeah, let's do it. 1 pair of flippers coming up. I'll give you a free bonus with your purchase. I'll let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. Yay! Now we can swim. Let's head down here. This is how you get to that piece of heart. Yay! We now have 8 hearts. And that marks our 8th heart piece. So that should put us at a third of the way through. Always see if there's anything behind a waterfall. It's always nice. We got a mysterious pond. Yeah, let's throw a couple items in. There's 2 items that we can throw in there. And get something different in return. So long as we are truthful. Now we have the magical boomerang, which goes further. Oh yeah, that's right, it goes a little bit faster too. Oh, goodness. Gotta love cold fronts changing things. So wait a little bit and go back up. You can throw something else in. In this case, we're throwing our shield in. We can get our second shield, which will block fireballs from like Zoras or anything else that shoots standard fireballs. If it's a laser, we can't block it. Not with this shield anyways. Ah. Here's a little demonstration. It's always nice. Ah. Hey, get in the... Oh my goodness. Get in the whirlpool. Link. There we go. Pressing A allows you to swim a little bit more. Let's see what this is. I forget what it is. The Pond of Happiness. Throw some rupees in and your wishes will surely come true. I don't feel like it. Basically, every, I think it's 200 or 250 rupees that you toss into the, that fountain, you can get an expansion to your bombs or arrows. This is always nice. Let's see what we have up here, though. Because we're back over near the Eastern Palace. Hello, hobo. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. Yay, we now have our third bottle. We need to head back, up towards the top. Up towards the northern side of Hyrule. Can't quite get that piece of heart just yet, but that's fine. There are 2 more things to do before we journey further in. First one, well, here we have a fairy fountain, if you're ever hurting for hearts. Can't get to that grave, but that's okay. Ah. Yeah, you can't do anything now, can you? Can you? But we can get to this grave. You can open up a lot of them, but unfortunately, almost all of them have a ghost hidden in it. What will later on in the series, in the franchise, be known as Pose. Now, I would bomb the wall, but we got the Pegasus boots. If the wall looks like that, you can bonk into it with the Pegasus shoes, and bada bing, bada boom, you can break it down. Stupid freaking mouse. Luckily, we are already back at the cathedral. If you need a full health restore, feel free to talk to, I think it's either of them, and you can get a health restore. You can restore your hearts there. Or if you want, you can bonk this tree and what? What? One of these trees is supposed to. There we go. It's the right-hand one. It has apples. They restore 1 heart an apple. I don't recall though. This is the last thing we can get for the time being. Another piece of heart. Down near Link's house is another one of those types of rocks that you can bonk into, and it will have a fairy fountain. Basically holds regular fairies in it. Did you restore? Yes, you did. Sweet. But time to head to Death Mountain. Good thing we have our lamp. The caves are a bit of a maze, but if you know what you're doing, you don't get lost. There's a lot of dead ends here. And I do mean a lot. Hey, old man. I don't know who you are, but if you're going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... yeah, why not? We'll get something useful out of it after all. Watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Can you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead's a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for it. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Yeah, we got a dead end there. And you don't get full speed when you dash with it. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who's your age. King took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. Nice little bit of exposition in case you ended up forgetting what Zelda already told you earlier. And we have a new enemy. The, oh god, I forgot what they're called. Dead Rocks, I think is what they're called. Be careful of the boulders. The boulders really hurt. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thanks for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. Magical transporter. Oh my goodness. I was getting freaking bodied pretty hard there. Wizard has deceived the king and now he's trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest you will need the moon pearl, which is in the tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. Also, bringing the old man here, like, once you get the magic mirror from him, anytime you save and quit or load your file while you're in the light world, I think up to a certain point, you can choose to start here, which is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. But let's, just to be safe from the boulders, let's take this path. To get out, just take the bottom route. Keep going down. There's not really anything here except for maybe a pot with blue rupee in it. Now, what is this? Ah, yes. Cave that leads out of Death Mountain so you can leave. I love that you can see Lost Woods from up here. It's really nice. What do we have in this room? Ow. Ow. Not a thing we can do. Except for maybe restore our health. Freaking mini Moldorms, I swear to God, these things. I do not like those enemies. But get used to seeing them. This next dungeon is rife with them. Basically meaning that it's got a lot of them in it. We got a piece of heart on top of this spectacle looking rock. Let's go ahead and take this hole. See what happens. Okay, that's right. Leads back here. Are you kidding me right now, game? Are you kidding me right now? What the hell? Alright. Ah! That was rude. That was really rude. So, let's try this one. And we made it. This is where we needed to go to get to that piece of heart that was across the gap. Unfortunately, picking up a piece of heart does not fully restore your health. But it's whatever. It is I, Sahasrara. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain, which is where the next pendant is. And according to that old man that gave us the mirror, where the moon pearl is, which we will need. I don't think there's anything more we can do. So, yeah. We're gonna head up. That's an odd looking thing. Yeah, why not? And welcome to the Dark World. As you can see, it's basically the same as Hyrule, just it looks different. And the Dark World does not mess around. But yeah, we're a magical bunny. Or not magical. Eh. This world's like the real world, but evil's twisted it. Golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what's in your heart and mind. I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. And here we have a bully. What do you want? You have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Well, let's see what we have down here. Not a thing we can do. Oh well. Yeah, there's not much you can do in the Dark World at this point in the game. But there is a shop down here. Oh wait, no, not a shop. It's the ferry. Ah, I love this game. We're so close to the last dungeon of the game, but we can't do anything about it. We can't even reach it yet. But yeah, there is nothing more we can do here. So, use the magic mirror. Magic mirror has a few more uses aside from that. Or 2 more uses, to be more precise. More Hellion script. Hold up the Master Sword and you'll get the magic of Ether. One of 3 medallions in the game. Oh, we got more dead rocks. Memory serves they hurt about as much as the crabs do, so do be careful. We're gonna bypass the tower for, oh, nope. We gotta take it. But, welcome to the 3rd dungeon. This place has a tile gimmick. Yeah, no. I'm not dealing with that. Be careful of the red colored Stalfos because when they hop back, they will toss a bone at you. Let's see. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time, which is super helpful. And we have the map. So many one-room areas. Yeah. No. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that stupid thing. Just so it doesn't end up looking upwards and shooting fire. I don't remember what those enemies are called, though. Oh, I don't like this. So, what I'm gonna do is this. Now they can't hurt me. I don't have to worry about dodging. Now to just sit here and wait for all the tiles to that do this to basically go through the process. I am so glad standing there doesn't hurt me. Just saying. And I got so used to randomizers. It's gonna be weird fighting, going through this dungeon with just the fighter sword, which is what this first level sword is. Okay, move. So, yeah, here we have these again. And that's what the magic powder does to most enemies. Or at least most standard enemies. And we have the big key already. We're just missing the compass and we'll have all the standard dungeon items. Hey! Our first appearance of the large magic jar, which is a full restore. Oh, hey, you get the heck away from me. Now make sure you hit the switch before going back upstairs. Otherwise, yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere and you have to deal with the tiles when you go back down to deal with the, to hit the switch again. Here we have some hard hat beetles. 3 hits from the sword, or you can just knock them off. Either way, kill all the enemy, or get rid of all the enemies, and yeah, you're back. You can move the way forward, which is nice. Make sure you hit that switch before heading up, because it'll make dealing with the boss somewhat easier if you keep getting knocked off. And there's the compass. Let's see what he has to say again. Here. An orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Yes, we've been told this 3 times now. Technically 4 from you. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected so that its form will not change in the Dark World. You must find it and escape from the tower. Do not forget the Moon Pearl. He's not getting there. Don't forget it. It's the dungeon item. It's in that big chest over there. And in order to get it, well, hit that step on that switch to change the holes around and drop down through the from the top of that center one. And here we go. Next, the hero from the changing effects of the golden power. There we go. We have all the items down at the bottom, which is pretty nice. Not a lot we can do with that right now, though, so. Now, if you ever want any fairies, no. Drop down this hole. This one right here. And this right here is the reason why I said to hit that switch before heading up to that room where the big chest is. Each of these jars has a heart that once you pick it up, it's gone. Or once you pick up the pot, you won't find a heart there anymore. But let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3... 12 hearts. And they're there because, well, Meet Moldorm. You have to fight it in the middle of on a platform over a pit that will send you down 1 or 2 floors depending on whether you get knocked off the side or into that center hole. And he deals about 100 damage per hit. So yeah. I prefer to start from the bottom of that set of pots. Nope. That's a bad Moldorm. Go away. Alright. That's basically the equivalent of 2 spin attacks. 3, 4, and now he's gonna go Berserk. Basically meaning he goes so much faster now. Nope! Go away, Moldorm. No. If you get knocked off, you have to restart the whole fight again. Part of what makes Moldorm such a pain in the butt to deal with. No. There we go. Takes about 4 or 5 spin attacks. Basically 8 to 10 hits with the fighter sword. We are now at 9 hearts. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword. Yay! And we are literally 1 piece of heart away from having half the max amount of hearts in the entire game. It really is a shame there's not really anything else we can do as far as exploration goes. Okay. Ugh. Just to stay away from the boulders, I'm taking the long route down. Just be mindful of the bats. That's all you need to do. Also, if you dash down this slope, be careful. Make sure you stop by the time you reach the bottom, otherwise you're going to bunk this and fall into that hole and end up all the way back up at the top of this room. But, here we are, back at the entrance. Also, one neat thing about the magical boomer... Oh, never mind. I could have sworn it would cut through those. I must have been thinking of later games. But meet the lumberjacks. Maybe it's nothing, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it. There's like a mysterious fog recently falling over the forest. We have to be careful. A bumpkin and B bumpkin. The Bumpkin twins. Ugh. We have a shop in this little one. It doesn't have anything new to show off. Except for maybe a shield, but eh. Now, it doesn't tell us where exactly we need to go to get to it, but this is the quickest route. From Death Mountain, anyways. More Hylian. Yay. Heroes triumph on Cataclysm's eve. Wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the Knight's line true. I love this part right here. Suddenly, it's the hospital contact you telepathically. Doug, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Doug. It's Doug. Now, with the Master Sword, because, well, it's a more powerful sword, it takes one less hit to kill most of the enemies. Also, if you have full health, you get a beam attack. Which only deals about as much damage as the as the first sword, unfortunately. Help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary! Well, now that we pulled the Master Sword, there's no more fog here. Just be careful of any thieves. Because if they hit you, they're not going to damage you, but they will knock any items out of your, They will knock items out of you. Like money, bombs, arrows, hell, even sometimes hearts. Thank you. I don't like shooting those beams. And yet I went ahead and picked up the heart. Smart thinking. I'll go ahead and take some damage here. Thank you. Oh, you take away a full heart. Cool. Cool. Gotta love that music though. Oh. So let's go see what Zelda had to what's going on at the sanctuary. Nope, Zelda's gone. Quest is over. I'm kidding. Soldiers have abducted her. They've taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you are our only hope. What is this, Star Wars? Okay. Before we do anything else, we're gonna head back up to the top of Death Mountain. I want that magic. And yes, I will go ahead and take the long way down. Just because, well, there's one more screen I haven't really shown. Ow. Ow. Really wish the Light World had more music to it, though, besides the main theme of what is now considered the main theme. Oh well. But yeah, Zelda getting kidnapped and the minister or whatever you want to call him, passing away or dying. It's part of the reason why I think they put the apples in that tree right outside of it, right outside the sanctuary. Actually, on second thought, I won't take the long way down. But come here after getting the Master Sword, use the Book of Medora, and forgot about that. Looks like I'll need to put the seizure warning, not seizure warning, photosensitivity warning at the front of this whenever I go to upload it, whenever I go to edit it. But we now have the Ether Medallion. We've already seen what it does as far as how it looks. What it does, though, is it freezes enemies. And it uses a lot of magic. But pressing select, you can choose to continue game or save and quit. Doing a quick save and quit just because, well, I really don't want to deal with that. Track back down. And there we go. Did not mean to grab that third one. Oh well. I don't like having the beams. I really don't. But yeah, this route will take us to the left side of Hyrule Castle. We have soldiers with lances waiting to ambush us, as well as enemies up on top of the castle wall throwing bombs at us. Yeah, I'm not picking that hard up. What do we have here? Woo! Alright. So, there's only one thing to do. She's not in the dungeon anymore. She's up at the top of the castle. And that requires us to get past this, which you can't do without either the magic cape, which playing the vanilla game you can't get without cheating, or the Master Sword, or a stronger variant of that weapon. That's right. It doesn't work. Ugh. There we go. I'll go ahead and keep that equipped. Why not? Kill all the enemies, get the key, and move on. There's really nothing to this dungeon. You don't need to kill the enemies here. Just move on. Let's get a better look at this room, though. Much better look. And we got our key. I'll go ahead and let that last... Oh, that's right. That was the last of the bats in that room. Oh, well. I will give the beam this. It is good for keeping enemies at bay. He just fell off on his own? What? We got the key. We can leave. Woo. Listen well, dude. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. Yeah, you'll end up getting shocked somewhat similar to, if you were to just strike the chews with, the choo-choos with the, without stunning them. You must first... not first. You must find a way to return his own magic power to him. And that's where... That's where the Master Sword comes in. But, I'm gonna do the one thing that most people do in this upcoming fight. Die already, you stupid knight. What? Well, that one's not gonna attack me anymore. There we go. No need for that. Whoa. Almost got hit there. Push the statue and keep moving. Push. And, well, we made it to Agnum. Ah, I've been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. And poof. Princess Zelda is gone. But the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It's now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Now, I must go. Yeah, that's your only hint as to which of these curtains you have to slash. Literally, your only hint. Alright, Agnum, let's go. Oh, so you mean to say you'd like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. Notice how he tracked me, though. How he was following me with his gaze. Keep that in mind. Because if he goes into the center and does not follow your gaze, does not follow you, as far as where he's aiming, get out of the center. Much like how he's about to do here. Because lightning. Ah, it's too far away. If memory serves, it's only 3 hits to, Nope. How many was it? Was it 6? He's actually cooperating, I'm just getting the timing down wrong. Oh, he's only done 2 freaking blue ball attacks. Okay, that was 5, I want to say. This should be the last hit. And he did the blue ball attack. Way to prove me wrong, buddy. About cooperating, I mean. Oh my god. He is being a butt right now. How dare you. Ow. Okay, that had to have been 5. It's a shame knocking the orb back with the spin attack doesn't end up causing twice as much damage. Okay, there we go. Well met, like the true hero that you are. But I'm not ready to admit defeat yet. I'll draw you into the dark world. No, not the dark world! I'm a spin like you. Ah, you didn't let me. Oh well. Welcome to, well, the dark world for real. Now we can actually go and do stuff. I'm communicating to you across the void through telepathy. Well, how else would you be communicating to me? It's not like you're further down this pyramid or nearby. Come on, Sahasrara. Now, the place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Agnem sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Doug, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. And boom. Ah, the thing to the dark world. Right now, we're only showing one of the 7 maidens. And that's where Eastern Palace would be in the Light World. Sahasrara called it the Palace of Darkness, if I recall. I know he just said it, but I'm a little like scatterbrained right now. Oh, time to get our 10th, our 12th heart piece. Hop down on this side, and boom. $12 more to go. We're halfway done with the heart pieces. Because there are only 7 more heart containers left to get in this entire game. If you need a fairy, bonk this tree. Do not bonk the other one. Nothing happens. Though on occasion, a bee will come out of it, and bees are a pain in the butt to deal with. That's our Hinox. Hit it, and it will automatically throw a bomb in retaliation. Leave it alone, and it'll just wander around and occasionally toss a bomb at random. So yeah. Careful of this world's bagworms. They hurt a lot with just the standard tunic. Let's see what all we have going on here, though. Okay. In such a dangerous world, you may need many things. Select something that you like. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need anything. Ah. Well, let's see what we have over here. Oh, right. Some of those skulls actually do something. They come to life. I mean. So, let's see what the Dark World Zora domain looks like. Oh, there isn't one. Womp womp. Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. I don't like this sign. You can have it. And we have a catfish. Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I'll give this to you if you go away. Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Watch your magic meter. It also kind of has a magic powder bit of effect on certain enemies, like it'll turn them into that blob type enemy, if I recall correctly. So that's always cool. It's a nice touch on the little like folklore that catfish are responsible for that a giant catfish is responsible for like quakes and I want to say tsunamis. Nice touch. Oh, bullshit. Die, you stupid worm. Oh my god. Yeah, enemies don't mess around in this place, like, at all. And we can't proceed further south. Luckily, we can return to the light world anytime we want. We just have to use the magic mirror to do so. Let's take a look around. Oh. I really, ow, don't like this place. Like, at all. You can go away. Go away. Good thing I had that fairy. Yeah, the Dark World does not mess around at all. I'm getting that piece apart, daggone it. Yeah. Out of my way. Yeah, no. I'm not dealing with that. That made no sense to me whatsoever. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but they basically take your rupees. Ow! Seriously, game. Quit your shit. No! Nope, nope. Not dealing with that. And we're back up here. Cool. That gives us a chance to go, replenish our hearts. Or at least catch another fairy. So that's always nice. And I just bypassed the pyramid. Make up your mind which direction you're gonna go, Hinox. Jeez. I'm keeping it in a bottle. Thank you, game. Oh, there was a bee. There was a bee. Nope. I want none of that. Interesting how the knights look in the Dark World. But hey. Here we go. Okay. We don't have a whole lot we can do here. Talk to that tree, it'll tell you a little story for price. And I think restore your health? Gee, did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It'll only obey the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power. And look what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I'm stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Be careful of this world's ravens, which are basically that pterodactyl looking thing with the horn. They take like 3 hearts from you anytime they touch you, and they will not leave you alone until they're dead. Or until you get a stronger sword, if memory serves. So yeah, fun times. Gotta deal with a bit of a maze here. But if you know what you're doing, you can get through pretty easily. We got a monkey following us. Kiki the monkey. So, when you get to this point, make sure you have 110 rupees. Or try for a little bit more, though. Or a bit more, because we need him to follow us, which costs 10 rupees. If you get hit, he will run back here. Which will cost you another 10 rupees in order to get him to follow you again. And then you need an extra 100 coming up. It's the only way into the Palace of Darkness, unfortunately. But what can you do? Thank you, Kiki. Alright, so to start off, head down the left side. Get rid of that Helmasaur. That switch will open up that door down there. Reopen this door. So yeah, fun time. Alright, so what we need here is to press the switch, grab the chest, and we can mirror back. I'll check out the right side here in a little. We just wanted that one key. That's all we wanted. Got another key. Opened up that door. Watch out for the turtles. I forgot what they're called. And bomb this floor. Whee! Don't drop down just yet. Go ahead and use the key to get up here. Where, if memory serves, we have the big chest key. Or the big key. Good to know my memory was right. Pick up this chest, grab the key out of it. Now, this is where the magic powder is most useful. Anytime you see an anti-fairy, spritz some magic powder on it, and it turns into a regular fairy. Super useful. And this room is directly below the right side of the entrance. But we don't want to go back up just yet. Now, these tiles, instead of Sahasrara, most of the time it's going to be Zelda talking to you, if I recall correctly. But she's locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry. Yes, we shall hurry. Have some jellyfish. Make sure not to dash, even though it would make the room go much quicker. Unless you know what you're doing, because if you attack them while they are electrified, you're gonna get shocked. And here we have mimics. The green ones follow your exact movement. Red ones, however, and the green ones don't do anything as far as attacks go. Red ones, however, move opposite of what you do, as you can see. However, if you were to look at one of the red mimics, it would do this. So yeah, be careful. But they're much like the Igors. We have the map. Let's take a look. Literally, just these two floors. The first floor and the basement. That's all there is. To the right is a room with, I want to say 2 to 4 fairies. I don't remember how many. But we can't really do anything else except come over here and grab that second key. This dungeon has a lot of keys. Yeah. Take the teleporter, and away we go. We're back at the entrance. Luckily, this side has an easier way to get into the center besides finding the switch to open the door and leave the room that way. Be mindful of the hard hat beetles. They're a bit of a thing in this room, and you're gonna want to be fast here. Before we head over there, though, because that was the big chest. Okay, yeah, the big orange rectangle is indeed the big chest. I just have to have been in the room that it's in order for it to show. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and head on down here. Yeah, unfortunately, because of I don't know how it's positioned. Like, it might actually be in the ground. You can't pick these rupees up with the boomerang. And wow, I forgot single arrows were a thing in that you can get out of chests. It has been that long. Oh, yay! I think these guys are called Helmaroks. Got more bombs. Yay! This room has one more chest we can get, though. And it's another key. Woo! Gotta love the mazes this game has. But here's our dungeon item, the magic hammer. And it's actually quite useful. I'm actually going to be using it instead of the Master Sword, because it has as much striking power as the level 3 sword, which is the tempered sword. Normally at this point I'd leave the dungeon and actually make my way to go get the tempered sword, because yeah, that's not a lot of range to it. Oh well. Not a lot I can do about it. But now I can break down posts and break most standard rocks. Be prepared for some obnoxious sounds because, yeah. Stupid hard hat beetles. Leave me alone. Hell, sometimes whenever I get to this point in the game, I actually go out of my way to get the 5th and 6th go and free the 5th and 6th maidens so that I can get the most powerful sword. After getting the tempered one, of course. Man, that was some good moving. Not gonna lie. Ah. Shoot this statue in the eye, and we're almost done with the dungeon. Ugh. Wow. Normally it doesn't take me too long, but hey, I'm purposefully taking my time. I enjoy this game enough to do just that. But now, we can actually deal with the turtles by flipping them over with the hammer. And that was the last of the keys we needed. I'm not bothering with that one. That one can live. Where is it? May as well light the room up, that way we can see a little bit better. And here's the final room. Before the boss, I mean. Ah, I didn't drop a heart. Oh well. Meet the Helmasaur King. Break off the mask. Oh, careful of the tail attack and the fireballs. Speaking of the tail attack. Alright. Whoa! But yeah, because the mask is off, it's now gonna move so much faster. There we go. 8 hits with the Master Sword. Or 8 arrows. Because the standard arrows deal about as much damage as the Master Sword, if I recall correctly. But we've saved our first maiden. Okay. Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Well, quick forewarning. Well, not really a warning or what have you, but each of the maidens, once you rescue them, including Zelda, start with this. This world used to be, and then they say something different, furthering the lore of this game, or furthering the story of the game. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden, but because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. And sir, he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He's trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I'll tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I'll return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? Yeah. Choose not at all if you wanted to repeat it, though. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. And we have further movement we can, further exploration we can do now that we have the hammer. But it's not quite, like, we are missing literally 2, maybe 3 things before we can fully explore. But now that we have the hammer, we can actually make our way south. Across that bridge where the pegs were. And do a little exploration while we're over there. How many heart pieces? Okay, just 1 of the 12 remaining. So we have 11 left. High Noxus takes so much damage. Ugh. Okay, so let's see what all we have over here. Haven't been on this site up here in a long time. Actually has me a little bit curious on what the Nope, you are not taking any rupees from me. Be gone, monster. Oh yeah, that's right. Can't do anything with it. I forgot about that skull. Let's see. Bomb shop. Ooh. Yeah, it's in the Dark World variant of Link's house. This place doesn't really hold any importance, though. Not yet. We need to first beat the dungeons where Maiden 5 and 6 are, in order for something else to happen there. Glad we didn't get downed during that. I'm not a big fan of catching the fairies. This one's following me. Huh. Oh. Yeah, sometimes bumping into them, if you see eyes bump into the nose, wait for the bomb to explode, and then go up and you can talk to it. Some are nice, some not so nice. Well, I haven't seen a normal person in a few hundred years. Let me talk to you for a while. I think using bombs is the best way to defeat the one-eyed giants. That's all I know. Yeah, they give little hints here and there. The one-eyed giants, the Hinox, yeah, bombs are the best way to go in this game. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, I haven't seen a... Yes, yes. I once lived in the Lost Woods until the day I wandered into a magic transporter. The power of the Dark World quickly turned me into this tree shape. I guess the two forests are connected with each other. I guess so. Now this one's a bit rude, though. Quit bothering me and watch where you're going when you dash around. Yeah. Stand around this area, use the magic mirror, and... Oh hey, it's one of the mines I was talking about, but it's out in the open. Okay then. That's right, the skulls inside the dungeons are the equivalent of pots, not stones. Silly me. This has an arrow on it. Yeah, the arrow minigame. There's nothing to do there except make money. And as you can see, we don't really need it right now. However, time for some RNG. Welcome to the digging minigame, where the prize is a piece of heart. But it's random where it is each time you start the minigame. And you only have 30 seconds to dig. Oh yeah, it's 80 rupees. That's one thing I'm glad the randomizer changed. Got it! Heck yeah. Yep. We don't need to go back there anymore. Woohoo! I'm actually really happy about that. Sadly, we can't go any further north. We can't go into the Dark World's version of Kakariko Village, but that's fine. That's not that important right now. What is important is going up here. It's our little flute playing buddy. After wandering into this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There's a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Sure. And we have our very own shovel now. Luckily, this is the only time we need it. There are no hidden items or any of that via the shovel, aside from the flute. And there it is. This music surely has some mysterious power, though. Give me just a moment. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Thank you, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If by chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you'll find there. Oh, my mind's getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time. But yeah, the flute replaces the shovel. And he gets turned into a tree. It's honestly quite sad. I'm gonna go ahead and go take care of this. It is literally the second to last thing or third to last thing we can do in the village. What the hell? I didn't know you could do that. Ow. Quit poking me. Stupid frickin'. Eh. Oh well. Hey. Oh, this is my son's flute. Did you meet him? Where is he? Is he alright? Oh, I see. Well, I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes. Would you keep it? And will you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg of you, please. My son would probably want it this way. But still, I wish I could see him once more. Oh, that poor old man. Poor tired old man. But yeah, now that we defeated Agnum in the castle, we now have more guards thrown throughout Hyrule in the Light World. But yeah, stand in front of the little windmill, or not windmill, the little bird here and play the flute. And we get fast travel, in a manner of speaking. And away we go! But yeah. We have access to the entrance to Death Mountain as far as point 1 goes. Point 2 is the Witch's Hut. Point 3 is, well, the place we just got picked up from. 4 is Link's house. 5 is just south of East Palace, which we haven't seen yet. We haven't taken a look at it. 6 is the southwest corner of the desert, which we can't get to normally. We'll go there eventually. Point 7 is the dam, and point 8 is the southeast section of Lake Hylia. Or Lake Hylia. I really wish I knew whether it's pronounced Hylia or Hylia, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and take a look at point 5. Why not? We got some more statues. Hi! How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Doing good? Yeah, that's good. Glad to hear it. Let's see. I forgot what's in this cave. Oh, it's fairies. Would have known that if I could actually hear the fairy fountain music, but whatever. How do you see me automatically when I wasn't playing anything? Oh my goodness, game. Oh well. Up here we have a bird that will tell us a story. Why not? They say there's a tiny circle of rocks in the lake at the source of the river. I don't know what'll happen, but it might be fun to throw something into it. We've already done that, bird brain. Okay. Yeah, you can't get to me, can you, you stupid soldier? Alright. Back to the house. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, like, how do I get over to the Dark World version of the dam? Because that's where the second maiden is. Well, it's right here. Knock down the peg, pick up the stone, and step on in. We've got portals like that all over Hyrule. I wish I was joking. And now to go into what many in the randomizer community for this game call the Hype Cave. It's not too hype here, especially now. I'm actually mad that I was just wasted that 300 rupees. Is it all rupees? I could have sworn there was a heart piece here. That was 380 rupees wasted. Oh well. It's not like I planned on getting any of the expansions for bombs and arrows. Okay, that part's not bombable, and we can't proceed any further. That's fine. We're doing one last dungeon, and then we're done here. Woo! Glad that was on a screen transition. You motherfucking pig. We are maxed out on hearts though. Swamp of Evil. No entrance, no escape. Yeah, they're not kidding. There's no way in or out of the swamp. Unless, of course, you know, you have a magic bird that'll take you places and a magic mirror. Okay. Last stop before we go to take care of the dungeon. We're picking up the last of our medallions. The Bombos medallion. This one just incinerates enemies. It's kind of a screen, basically a screen nuke. And just like the other three medallions, it uses a lot of magic. I really wish that it didn't. But what can you do? Okay. Well, that's taken care of. Time to go on in. I'm just kidding, we can't actually explore it just yet. We have one last thing we need to do before we can actually explore this dungeon. It is I, Sahasrara. Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, it'll affect the shape of its twin in the other world. Okay. Basically what that means is we have to open the dam. I actually wonder something. Nope. Okay. Good to know. In at least the Japanese version of this game, if you spam Y button with the magic mirror equipped in non-dungeon places while pushing a block, it'll make the block disappear. But now that we've done that, we can now explore Swamp Palace. Frickin' bug things. I don't remember what the heck they're called. This dungeon, it's rather large. But that's fine. It's not that big a deal. We got the map. Yeah. Let's take a look at it. Like I said, it's a rather large dungeon. Grab that key and let's move on. Well, there's no key there. Let's see what's over here. Huh. Yep, there's a key under the skull. No, wait, no, there's nothing there. Push on this, and we can flood that section. That small section. I'm honestly glad you can't do it without picking up that key. Though you can on the next one. And if that happens, you need to leave the dungeon. Go, I think it was 2 screens away, and then come back in. Though you'll have to reflood the entrance of the dungeon. But it's the only way to make sure you can proceed. There we go. And the big chest is in the center of that big room. Ugh. We're only missing 5 items. Like, as far as inventory items go. Or Y button items go, I should say. Alright, this looks to be the only door we can go through right now. That's right, we can't flood this section in vanilla play of this game. I forgot about that. And no, you can't proceed onwards. Not without flooding the room. Be mindful of these traps. Swinging your sword will cause it to, well, as you just saw, shoot a fireball. In whichever direction you are adjacent to it. Out of my way, red. Okay. We kind of need that back up. which means we now have to take the long way around. But hey, what can you do? You're just trying to make your way through the dungeon. Oh, goodness. Also, I'm running low on things to say, so I'm honestly glad I decided this is the last of the dungeons for this stream. There's not a whole lot going on this dungeon. It's part of the reason a lot of people don't like it. Time to make 2 trips upstairs. Because I am planning on opening all the chests in the game. Luckily, the boss of this place is a joke. At least in my opinion, it is. Wait, what was down here again? Oh, just hearts. Cool beans. And we got the big key. Yay! Now we can get the dungeon item, which is my favorite item in this entire game. It has so much utility behind it. It's not even funny. The hook shot. Make sure you hook shot over to here and grab that key. Otherwise, you're gonna need to backtrack. Also, hookshot deals with a lot of enemies. Magical boomerang has now been replaced. Put the statue on there and make your way over. Whoa! Okay. The reason I went through that door is because, well, if I didn't, I couldn't flood the, or not flood, but drain the water. Yeah, why not? You've seen it. There you go. I'm not actually stepping foot fully into that room because the doors will close behind me and I'll have to take the long way back. I don't want that. Okay. Rupee. Okay, cool. We've almost explored the entire dungeon. Not much more to go. Let's see now. That one, if I recall correctly, just has rupees and some hearts. Push this block for chest. And ow! You pain in the neck, freaking enemies. Okay. Well. Coming up on my least favorite room in the in this entire dungeon. I'm equipping the ether just in case I need it, which it looks like I will. Ether! If you're running low on hearts, I think there may be some roofies or magic vials over there. Bomb that wall. Bada bing, bada boom. But, time to take on the next boss, and I wish I could remember what it's called right now. I'm drawing a major freaking blank. Pull one out, pull one of the puffs out with the hook shot, slash it a couple times, and that's all there is to this first phase. Just be careful because the puffs can and will hurt you. Get over here, you stupid freaking thing. And now we enter the actual boss fight. That's all you gotta do. Stay at, when it jumps up, move out of the way, and then slash it while it tries to, while it bounces around off the walls. Oh, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, unfortunately, it's actually about to end. Let's see, what was it called? Give me just a moment. I'm sorry, y'all. What the? Argus. That's what it was called. Oh well. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location, but at some point that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw in Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You're the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright. We now have the hookshot. We can now... We've now opened up a majority of the Dark World for us to explore. There's nothing to really see down in the southeast corner of the map, but we'll take a look at it next time. Why not? We'll risk the dangers there, and then magic mirror and flute out. That's easy. But our next goal, we have to go up to the Dark World's version of the witch's hut and hookshot over around where the bridge was in the light world, and make our way over to the dark woods. I think that was what they were called. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. I've been streaming a good about 3 hours, give or take. Um, yeah. This has been fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. We may actually end up beating the game on the next one. So, just in case, I'm going to go ahead and do something on the GBA version and either do that after beating this game, like show that area off, because I've never done it before. Or I'll just end up recording it and splicing it on at the end. But we'll see. Anyways, with all that said, thank you so very much for watching. Stay tuned for next week, where we will be finishing this game most likely. And, well, until next time, y'all take care.